60 seconds.
Already.
Hello.
What's up?
1, 2.
Whoa, lady!
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, go for Helen.
Hello, people. How you doing? My name's Cookie. Welcome to our show here. How many people are going to be playing the game?
All day.
All right, we're doing the solo thing. I need a name here.
I swear I smell liquor on your breath.
I think I smelled that too.
We'll learn a lesson here, Joel.
One other thing. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament game or more like a full 21-question game? Gotcha.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B as in Betsy Ross.
It's either Mary Lou Retton or Kareem
Kill the
Abdul-Jabbar.
goose lamp on 2. Thank you.
20 seconds.
Hey, we got 20. All right. Question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer. You buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. You got that?
10 seconds.
Okay, here we go. Lose the desktop. Okay, thank you. Go to black.
5.
Great. Okay, guys, stand by.
Domo arigato, buddy. Got a motor.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Okay, welcome to the sporty show here, sport. All right, you comfortable? Good. We're starting. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
We're number one! We're number one!
The category behind this question is National Lampoon's Pro Tour. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Imagine that in the next National Lampoon movie, Clark Griswold drags his family across the country on a tour of sports arenas. If Clark Griswold took a picture of each member of his family next to a statue of a legendary sports figure, which photo could not be a part of his scrapbook? Rusty and Michael Jordan at the United Center, himself next to Babe Ruth at Camden Yards, Audrey on Ernie Banks' lap at Wrigley Field, or Ellen kissing Stan Musial at Busch Stadium? Ooh, sliced it! Let's take a look at the big money answer. There's no statue of Ernie Banks at Wrigley Field. But don't tell that to Chevy Chase. He thinks this movie idea is just the thing for his career right now. Silly Chevy. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Number two! Number two!
And the category is of ice and men. And there's $1,000 riding on this one. All right, imagine a hockey player comes stumbling home at dawn after staying out with the boys all night celebrating his latest victory. As he arrives home, he finds his wife standing in the doorway glaring at him with her hands on her hips. If he's under the impression he's still on the ice, what might he think she's signaling? Charging interference, delayed call of penalty, or misconduct? Hands on the hips is the NHL signal for misconduct.
Yeah!
Looks like there'll be no high sticking for him tonight. Okie doke, give me a category. This one's gonna be, I'd like to teach the world to smelt. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's gonna be worth $1,000. Geez, for the life of me, I can't remember this guy's name. You know, he was part of the Pittsburgh Steel Curtain, and he established the technique of lining up at an angle. You know, he was really angry until little kids gave him their Coke. What was his name? Mean Joe Green, Merlin Olsen, Ed Too Tall Jones, or Jack Ham? Mean Joe Green. Yeah, I guess I'd be angry too if my parents named me Mean. How about it? Hit me with a category.
4!
Here's your category. Field Trial Fever. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Everything in place? Because here she comes. If the creators of Dance Fever replaced their celebrity guest panel with judges from the sport of field trials, what could disco dancers do to attain higher scores? Shoot arrows at moving targets, point at wild game birds, run a barefoot cross-country race, or beat each other with wooden clubs? Strikeout! Here's what you should have guessed. The sport of field trials involves hunting dogs tracking and pointing at wild birds. And disco dancers already know how to point, right? Okay, pick a category. Funwalk Fairyland. Funwalk Fairyland. Hey, that rhymes with Dundalk, Maryland. We're going to Dundalk, Maryland. And the area code for Dundalk, Maryland is 410. Woo! Hope none of you people get car sick because we're going on a fiber optic field trip. Okay, let me get out my Dundalk White pages and flip through here, and we're going to find someone to bother and play our little game with us. And looks like we're going to play with Wally Shopson. Okay, I'm dialing up old Wally Shopson here, a little ringy-dingy here, and let's see if he's home and see if he wants to do it. And, oh, it's ringing.
Hello?
Hello, is this Wally Shopson?
Yeah, it's Wally.
Hi, Wally. My name's Guy. I'm from, You Don't Know Jack, the Sports Edition, and I was wondering if you wanted to maybe help us out on the phone today, you know, do a little phone thing.
Is this going to be on the radio, huh?
No, actually, it's going to be on a CD-ROM.
Oh, okay. Let me check with my wife. Hold on a minute. Hon, they got a game on the telephone.
Oh, man.
Hon?
Do we have time for
Yeah, I'm
this?
going to talk to him,
No,
okay?
We'll hold on and see what happens.
Yeah, okay. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife says okay, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to you.
Excellent. Okay, so what do you do out there in Dundalk, Wally?
Oh, I work at Captain Scurvy's. It's a sub shop. I cook subs.
Man, that sounds great. Okay, so Wally, are you a big sports fan?
Well, I like the O's. I follow them O's, you know.
Well, like I told you before, Wally, I'm a host of a sports trivia game, and maybe you could come up with some sort of sports question for our contestants. What do you think?
I don't know if I could do that, but I'll give it a try.
Excellent. Okay, I'm going to put you on with our producer, Cookie, and he'll tell you what to do and all that stuff. Then we'll get back to you, and we'll see what
So
you got
you
for
just
us.
want me to hold on?
Yeah, just sit there, and someone will start talking to you in a second. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'll hold on.
All right, how cool is that? We're going to be back with Wally Shopson in a second. Let's just go back to the next category. Category time. What's it going to be?
The corner pocket, number 5.
The category is trash can cozies. And this one's going to be worth $1,000. All right, it's time to go dumpster diving. Let's see what's in the celebrity trash bin. We got some sheet music for It's All Right to Cry, notes for a sermon, some old shoulder pads, and some tangled needlepoint thread. Whose trash is it? Jim Brown, Rosie Greer, Deacon Jones, or Dick Buttkiss? Nah, he didn't sing It's All Right to Cry. But he did teach Peter Brady it's okay to sing. Yeah, thanks a lot, Deacon. You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Football great Rosie Greer is an ordained minister, does needlepoint, and sang It's All Right to Cry on the Free to Be You and Me album. And I imagine It's All Right to Cry is a pretty comforting thought if Rosie Greer just landed on top of you. Okie doke, give me a category. Uh-oh, Wes Musrich climb more.
It's time for a ticklish Tesco.
This gibberish questions category is defensive maneuvers. The opening value is 5,000 clammies. Okay, now remember you don't have a lot of time here, so the less time you take, the more money you make. Listen up, people. Tell me, with what phrase does this rhyme? Lynn May's Poor Joe. Want a hint? Okay, you hear this at the horse track. Okay, let's see if you know it. Start typing and hit return when you're done. Hey, looks like you're the winner, Horseface. Sorry, it's a racing term. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Tag Team Naked Skydiving, tonight at 7.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. The little white hat also covers my bald spot. Okay, swing this one and I'll give you $2,000. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. Oh no, you're the only woman at a football referees convention. If one of them grabs your ass, how should you stand in order to tell him he's made illegal contact? Right hand up at right shoulder, finger spread, right hand on top of head, left arm down, arms to the side, hands touching shoulders, or hands on another's waist, hips shaking. No, that would indicate an illegally touched ball. Not gonna happen if you're a woman. I hope. Anyone interested in the right answer? Here you go. You should stand with your hand at your right shoulder, fingers spread to indicate illegal contact. Then you can jerk your thumb over your shoulder to indicate he's been ejected from the game. Or just break his thumbs. How about it? Hit me with a category.
2, 4, 6, 8. Question 8 is jailbait. Go 8.
The category? Nose tackles and bad hair days. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. Let's say hairdresser Vidal Sassoon were also a football player. Because they are things that are found in football, Vidal can encounter each of these on the field except for which? Bad cuts, split ends, broken curls, or bald spots. No, but when a wide receiver goes out on a curl pattern and it gets broken up, he never blames his hairdresser. Those guys are total professionals. And here's the right answer. No bald spots, just a few hairy backs with acne. Okay, pick a category.
The German judge gives a
9.
The name of this category is World Leaders on Ice. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Remember the World Hockey Association, that rival hockey league that competed with the NHL during the 1970s? Well, in their 1972 player lottery, the WHA teams made some celebrity draft picks as a publicity stunt. If they had signed every draft pick, whom would the hockey fans have seen on the ice that year? President Richard Nixon, Soviet Premier Alexei Kosygin, Great Britain's Queen Elizabeth II, or Tonight Show host Johnny Carson? Soviet Premier Alexei Kosygin was actually drafted by a WHA team. And I heard that Kosygin held out for more rubles. And then he showed up at training camp about 50 pounds overweight. Category time. What's it gonna be?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Here's the category. Boxer briefs. Okay, $2,000 is coming your way if you get this one. Suppose George Foreman is no longer content with being a heavyweight boxing champion, but instead wants to be the champion for every weight class. If George goes on a radical diet in an effort to compete in every weight class division recognized by the World Boxing Council, what belt will he be fighting for when he hits 105 pounds? Squirt weight, straw weight, flea weight, or marshmallow weight? Flea weight? Here, let me scratch that for you. Let's see what a good player would have answered. The lightest class for boxing in the WBC is straw weight. Forget the championship belt. At 105 pounds, George is going to need the championship suspenders. All right, round 1 is a thing of the past, so focus up and, hey, let's play 2. All right, this is round 2, and 2 is twice 1, which means all the questions are double. Sounds good, huh? Okay, let's do it. Okay, we're back with Wally Shopson from Dundalk, Maryland. Wally, you there?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Great. All right, Wally, you got a question for us?
Yeah, I came up with a good one, I think.
Excellent. Let's hear it.
U-G-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, 11.
The category is nicknames.
And we'll make this one worth $5,000.
Put your finger on the buzzers. Here's the question. What's the official nickname of the University of Baltimore? The Krusty Krabs, the Po Boys, the Super Bees, the Stevedores.
Okay, Wally, how about the Super Bees?
The Super Bees, that's it! How do you ever get that? Nobody knows that.
Yeah, that was hard, Wally. Man, Wally, that was a great question, man. Thanks a lot. That was really, we had a lot of fun with that.
Well, I did my best.
Well, that's all we can ask. So, Wally, just stay on the line and you'll get a prize or something. Okay, see ya.
Okay, bye.
Mr. Wally Shopson, everybody. How about that? Okay, let's move on to the next category. Okie doke, give me a category. And the category is wet flies. You get this toughie and I'll give you $6,000. All right, pay attention. Here comes the question. Which of the following porno movie titles contains the names of 2 standard fly lures? Honey Blonde peels the pink shrimp, Whirling Venus and the Compra Nymph, the Silver Doctor injects Spinning Jenny, or the Stimulator meets the Tuna King? Pay close attention to your score. Watch closely. Too bad you didn't pick this. The Honey Blonde and the Pink Shrimp are both fly lures. And that's not the kind of baiting I'd expect to see in a porn movie. How about it? Hit me with a category. Uh-oh, Chestnut Slick Crime Store.
Once again, it's time for a Nickerclish Restroom.
The category for this gibberish question, Madonna's wedding advice. Opening value for this gibberish question is 10,000 beans. All right, to solve this puzzle, you got to think fast, because every second and a half I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. Okay, sports fans, tell me, with what phrase does this rhyme? A bride loved the Spankies. Ooh, you think you got it. Okay, start typing and hit return when you're finished.
Today, you should consider yourself the luckiest person on the face of the earth.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
All sports, all the time. You're tuned to 14.
And this category is three-legged pennant races. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. Wipe off your finger and get it ready. Let's get busy. Considering the dubious record held by former Major League player Don Baylor, what would most likely happen if he displayed the same trait at a family reunion? He'd go for a walk 7 times at one reunion. He'd sit on the picnic bench the longest. He'd make 5 errors cooking a single meal, or he'd be hit by the most eggs in the egg toss. Baylor has been hit by more pitches than anyone in baseball history. I hope his family isn't into horseshoes. Category time. What's it gonna be?
It's question 15. It's question 15.
The category is catwalk fights. All right, you're gonna be pretty good if you get this one. It's worth $6,000. Say, you know that guy Mr. Blackwell who always comes out with the worst dressed list? If Mr. Blackwell decided to use modern boxing rules when judging fashion, which faux pas is least likely to get you on his disqualified list? Wearing red socks, appearing while unshaven, sporting a long bangs haircut, or donning tacky gloves? No, if your hair hangs in your face, they won't even let you in the ring. That's just uncivilized. This is the correct answer. Boxers are allowed to wear any color socks they please as long as they don't go too high. Although red socks and boxer shorts might get you on Mr. Blackwell's list of top 10 biggest dorks. Okie doke, give me a category.
Give me a 6. 6. Give me a team. Team. 16.
And the category is Midnight Expo. This question's worth $2,001 bills. So I heard Oliver Stone's working on this new movie about 2 Major League rookies. One batter's right-handed and the other's a lefty. They take turns playing the same position based on who the opposing pitcher is. What's the most appropriate title for this Oliver Stone flick? Natural-born bench jockey, JF change-up, platooning, or reserve clause talk radio? Listen to me. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. Should have picked this. Switching the players in and out of the lineup to bat against different pitchers is called platooning. I get so depressed when this happens, especially when the runner gets shot down running to first. No! Johnny! Okay, pick a category.
9 plus 8. 10 plus 7.
Here's your category. Hairless hockey players. It's gonna be worth $4,000. Okay, we all know this isn't true, but let's imagine for a minute that everyone reaches puberty at the same age. Based on the age classifications of the Amateur Hockey Association of the U.S., which group of guys will have to wait the longest before the onset of puberty? Mites, midgets, peewees, or squirts? Mites. At ages 9 and under, the mites are the youngest age classification.
Yeah, I'm in it just for the babes.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
18.
The category behind this question is, it's pink and you can put things in it. I'll pay you $4,000 if you get this one right. Hang on tight, here we go. Due to special circumstances, the 1942 Rose Bowl had a change of venue. Which of the following would have been the most appropriate name change for that year? The Gilroy, California Garlic Bowl, the Boise, Idaho Potato Bowl, the Durham, North Carolina Tobacco Bowl, or the Juneau, Alaska Freeze Your Bowls Off? The Potato Bowl? No, besides, it's really hard to make them roll straight. Let's take a look at the correct answer. Due to fears of a Japanese attack on California, the 1942 Rose Bowl was held in North Carolina. Because God forbid you should cancel a football game over a little thing like World War II. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Illegal use of the hands on question 19.
The category is daiquiris and personal fouls. Hello, this one's worth $6,000. Oh no, you're the only woman at the referees convention again. You're at the volley brunch when a volleyball official starts trying to play kneesies under the table. How do you signal illegal contact? Rotate your fists around each other, raise your forearm with your fingers extended, press your palms together over your head, or raise your flag. No, that indicates a delay of service. You do that when they're late with the omelets. Well, in case you're curious about the correct answer, you signal illegal contact in volleyball by pressing your hands together over your head. Of course, a more direct tactic would be to lift your hand above your head and spike a grapefruit into his face. Category time. What's it gonna be?
20!
This one's gonna be, hey Rube, $6,000 is riding on this one. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. From 1902 to 1907, pitcher Rube Waddell led the American League in strikeouts. He also did all of the following except which? Went over Niagara Falls in a barrel, threatened to quit baseball for vaudeville, left baseball games to chase fire engines, or wrestled alligators professionally. No, he actually did this. Gives a whole new meaning to the term getting crocked. Ba-dum-bum! And let's see the correct answer. Rube never went over Niagara Falls in a barrel, but judging from his resume, it's probably because no one ever suggested it to him. Okay, pick a category.
Time for the attack. So, you done the attack before? No problem. Here's your clue. What's it all about? Well, you tell me. Let's see if you can handle the attack. Good luck.
Some ass in that jack attack. Let's check out your score. That's the game. Player, you're kind of multi-dimensional here. I mean, your score is sort of good and it's sort of not good at the same time. So, congratulations, and let me just say that...
You don't know Jack!
Okay, great show. Cue commercials. Thank you. Cookie, what's going on with the contestants?
All right, if you want to play again, you just gotta let me know whenever you're ready, okay?
Welcome to Wholesome Heart. Today we feature our succulent shrimp platter with a tangy, zesty cocktail sauce, our luscious fish fillet with our scrumptious, tantalizing tartar sauce, and our mouth-watering, creamy...
Shut up! Hey, I'm Marge from over at Tuffy's. Tired of jerks like this that use words that should have been voted out of the language years ago? Well, come on over to Tuffy's. Today we got burgers. Just burgers. And you get fries with them. What kind of fries? Who cares? They're fries. You also get some green crap and a soda. Is it an ice cold, refreshing... Oh! Shut up! Tuffy's, where real people eat.
Parents, is your daughter living up to her full endorsement potential? If you just said no, it's time to consider Igor Garoli's Gymnastics Boot Camp. Igor teaches discipline.
What are you eating?
Just an apple.
No more food until you are back down to 75 pounds, you fat cow.
Ouch!
Igor teaches courage.
Igor, I broke my ankle.
Walk it off, cry baby.
And most of all, Igor teaches love.
You won the gold, I'm so proud.
Igor, I won a silver.
Get away from me.
And on Igor's training regimen, there's no need to worry about those pesky menstrual periods. Igor's girls say girls forever.
What are those, breasts? Get out!
I'm developing.
Get out!
Igor Garoli's Gymnastics Boot Camp. It'll be the best $30,000 a year you ever spent. Call now.
Sunday, live at the Power Dome, Celebrity Slap Fight. The biggest female stars square off in a face-slapping showdown.
Shut up, you bitch! You shut up!
Don't miss the world title match between that girl who played the prostitute on Kojak and that girl who took her blouse off in Meatballs 4. The biggest celebrities, the biggest fights. You can't sit down because if you're on your seat, these girls will get you off.
I guess it shook my confidence. Sometimes at the club, I worried that the other guys were making fun of my pinkies. I knew my pinkies were a problem, but I didn't know they were that bad.
A weak pinky. I have had weak pinkies all of my life. They're frail, they're limp.
The contract was signed, and then he leaned in to shake my hand, and damn it, my pinky screwed it up for me again.
In today's world, nothing commands more respect than a strong, sexy pinky. But piano lessons are expensive, and who has time to go to the gym? Well, now you can get the powerful pinkies you've always dreamed of in just minutes a day, right in your own home. With this, the Power Pinker.
It looks like a finger prison.
Don't just sit there clicking that remote wondering what it would be like. Dare to experience true pinky power.
I own my own company and business is booming. If a client gets antsy, I just challenge him to a friendly finger wrestling match.
Finally, I can face my pinky.
Every now and then, I'll be in a bar, and I'll catch a woman trying to check out my pinky. That's when I know she's mine.
The Power Pinker. Why be ashamed if your pinky's a second longer? You and your friends have just played a hard game of hoops, and now you're ready to chill out. Well, there's nothing that goes down cooler than an ice-cold NBA draft.
Good game. Toss me a bottle of Juwan Howard. If he plays as good as he tastes, he's worth every cent.
When you want the real taste of the NBA and its players, you need a beer that's brewed with sports fans like you in mind. We use only the finest Michigan malt, Colorado hops, and Charles barley, and then combine them in a brewing process we call ice dribbling. Capturing the essence of your favorite players.
Here you go. Try a cold, wet Shaq O'Neal.
Damn, that's one good beer.
That's one good basketball player.
Try our new imported beers, Deadlift Light, Kukoc Cream Ale, and Vlade Divac Honey Vice. NBA Draft with the smooth, creamy taste of your favorite athletes. Slam dunk a frosty one today.
The makers of NBA Draft wish to remind you never to drink and drive down the lane.